People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news, it is called a hard ears make for a soft ASS. And people, I am going to give you a couple of examples why people that don't learn, they are going to feel. And I am speaking about an incident that occurred in a place called New Longville. I am speaking about in Clarendon, where it is said that an illegal party, during that illegal party, a man was conned up. It is said that at about 11 p.m. in the night, the popo were called. And when they went to the party, they found a man and his body was riddled with all sorts of con. It is said that after the popo counted the amount of spent shells, people, it was at least 21. So therefore, it seems as if he got a 21 gun salute that basically took him out. It is said that after the smoke cleared, all of the residents, them take with themselves, or even before the smoke cleared. Now, people, this is the reason why you hear the government and the relevant authority always warn about illegal parties. Because most of these parties, they are off the grid. They are held secretly. So therefore, the popo, only people that are privy to that information know about the party. However, people, it seems as if the criminal network, they're always privy to that information, because it seems as if these parties are kept for all sorts of criminal. So therefore, these criminals know that if they have somebody that they want to take out, this is the ideal situation. And people, if there's one thing that we know about criminals, is that they always seize the moment. They always take advantage of the situation. And people, I am going to show you a video that I got the other day, and it shows an illegal party, and people, I cannot verify or validate the date of which this party or this video was taken. However, the message is still the same. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece. Now, people, like I said, this is my disclaimer. Cannot verify or validate the date that this video was taken. However, the message is still the same. What we see is a group of men posing with all sorts of tall up, all sorts of pumpy. I am speaking about men and women alike. And people, we've heard the reports. We've heard how many persons get caught up on a daily basis or nightly basis going to these parties. So people, it seems as if persons are willing to sacrifice their life for a couple of hours of fun, of dancehall, point blank and period. Now, the first thing that is popping in the news is that, people, do you realize that this new generation of Jamaicans, they are very worthless and they are very hard-headed. And it is displayed in everything that they do, their whole characteristics. Now, people, I am going to give you a few examples. However, I am going to speak about an incident that occurred in a place called Rio Grande. We are speaking about in Portland, where it is said that a 21-year-old youth and his friend almost drowned. However, he did not make it. His name is Karim. He is from Red Hills. We are speaking about in St. Andrew. Based on the information, it is said that him and a set of friends went on a trip. And people, he was told not to go into certain parts of the river. However, he did not listen because he is hype. And because him RDs, he got himself into some sort of difficulty. So people, take a listen, take a look to the voice note explaining everything, and then I'll give my piece.
Yeah, I say all them want the man say no go over that side, they go swim, the man still go over there, you know. You see me, everybody still up on one side and swim. Cause we don't on the other side of the river, you know, and them they and gone up on the side, the youth will come from a Portland, yeah. We'll come over with them, tell them say yo, tell the two of them say yo, no swim this because it's a dangerous. Man, they still go swim. They save one of them, you know, but they never know say him left there. Come like in the water for around 10 to 15 minutes in the water. Cause when he come out, it's a dead man come out of the water. You see me I say? Come out with the tongue long out of it. So he done John already for the water.
Now, people, like I said, because of RDs, because of stubbornness, because of hype, because of truth. And the fact is that if you cannot swim, you have no reason being in any sorts of deep water, especially where the water is above your chest. And people, based on the information that I got, This water is maybe about 30 feet deep, so therefore he had no reason being there. It seemed as if he was on some sort of mission, and people, you know exactly what I am speaking about. So anyways, he got into difficulty. He was taken to the place of recovery. However, he did not recover. Now, people, these characteristics is displayed in everything that this new generation of people do. I am speaking about even in the driving. We always see that they're always pressing pedal to the metal, and people, more than likely, they cannot handle these cars, they cannot handle the speed. And when it done, at the end of the day, them are lit down people, them are take away people's life. It is also showed in the way that they operate their lives, meaning that they don't like to work. They always want to link up, they always want to group up with the wrong set of people. And then they want to turn gunman, they want to turn criminal, they want to be hitmen for hire. And then the next thing you know, them end up in a toll place. We are talking about the graveyard or also the big yard. Now, people, these youths also, everybody claim that they are gallus. Everybody want to have 100 women. Everybody want to breed up this one and that one. And people, whenever them have any sorts of picnic, poof, gone with the wind, they are gone. They are not taking any sorts of responsibility. And people, what I also realize with these so-called gallus, so-called gangsters, they are ultra sensitive. They are very thin-skinned. So therefore, them want to have 100 women. However, whenever them have 100 women, if one of them get out of line, them want to stab her up, them want to juke her up. They want to do all manner of evil to this girl. So people, I say this to say that it seems as if this new generation of Jamaicans, it is all about bad temper, it is all about badness, it is all about violence. They don't want to reason out any sorts of thing. Anything or first thing, them want to fight, them want to shoot, them want to stab, them want to take away people's life. Now, people, what is also very disturbing about these hype men, these so-called gangsters, these dependent people, is that they're always begging family all overseas. Them want this, them want that, them want iPhone, them want the most expensive shoes, the most expensive shirt, them want all sorts of high brand, high fashion. And people, the truth and the fact is that most persons that are living in America, they are not buying these stuff for themselves. However, it is very disturbing whenever somebody is calling you and asking you to buy something that you yourself is not buying for your family, people that you actually love. We are not speaking about these pestilence that are living in Jamaica. Now, people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. The truth and the fact is that most youths living in Jamaica, they have ambition. However, it seems as if it is always a minority. It is always the hype men that are always getting all sorts of highlight on social media. And they are making Jamaica look bad. They are making Jamaica look bad, point blank and period. Now, people, and next thing that I find very disturbing with these youths in Jamaica and people, I am speaking about the bleaching. Now, the truth and the fact is that if you're an independent person, you can do whatever you so choose. If you feel like bleach, you can bleach. However, I am speaking about these pitchy-patchy bleach monkeys that are always all over the place. And whenever they go to these tourist areas and people look on them, they feel as if all Jamaicans are the same. Now, people, I understand when an artist bleach because as it pertains to an artist like a Virus Cartel or even an Intense, it is all about image. These people, they want to be eccentric, so therefore they want to stand out from the crowd. However, you as a youth that don't have any sort of job, you are not gainfully employed. You are dependent on people locally and overseas. I don't see why you want to take yourself and turn yourself into some sort of mascot. Now, people like me say, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. If you have your own money and you want to make your own mark in a life, make your own sort of style, you can do that. I am speaking about these dependent men. And next thing that I find very disturbing is that the men, it seems as if these men, they are more beggy than the women and people. I can understand a woman a beg and people don't get it disrespectful. But the truth and the fact is that if a woman is begging a man, at least she can give him something. At least there is some sort of ulterior motive and people, this is not meant to be disrespectful. However, in most cases, it seems as if these men, I am speaking about these new generation of vipers, they are more beggy than the woman and people. I find that very disturbing. The next thing that I am speaking about, people, and this is the women. It seems as if these women in Jamaica, and that is why they find themselves in the most problem, they are always looking for love in all the wrong places. They are always looking for money. It is all about money. So therefore, them want the gunman, them want the smugglers. So therefore them breed for these gunmen and these smugglers and people tutus. Because the truth and the fact is that the shelf life, the career of a gunman and a smuggler, it is not very long. So therefore in a tutus, they have to be looking for love at the same sort of place once again. So therefore it is like a revolving door. Them get one man, them breed them get 2-3 picnic, and then them gone to prison or them dead. And then them get a next one. Before them know, them end up with 6-7 picnic and no sort of father. So people, me just show you how the thing I go, and I am just speaking realistically. So people, me just say, the begging, the bad principle, the worthlessness, the odious-ism, it is not isolated to just the man. The women are just the same because them always want all sorts of expensive stuff. They act as if they are like the Kardashians. Them have water pocket, however, them have champagne taste, and people, it does not work. It is going to be problematic. It is going to make you bleed. It is going to make you dead. It is going to send you to prison. So people may just say, do the right thing, get a job, get a trade, get some sort of independence, and therefore stop being a plague, stop being a pestilence to people. Point blank and period. So people, the moral of the story is this. All of this attitude, all of these characteristics, it is a recipe for disaster. The possibility or the probability of being successful, it is basically minimal. And people, like I said, if you live by the gun, if you live your life foul, you're going to foul out. And if you live by the gun, you are going to be DEAD by the gun, point blank and period. So therefore, it is only going to lead to destruction. I am speaking about the prison or the penitentiary, or we are talking about down at the big yard. It is going to be an epic failure. It is an exercise in futility. And people, last but not least, the thing that I find very disturbing about these new generation of youths is that they are bad mind, they are covetous, they are red eye, they always want to watch people's things, and people, that is why them thief, that is why them kill, because they are basically preing people things. They need to pre themselves. They need to basically know themselves, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.